of the ring, and referee Mark
Oh, shit.
that Terri Harper
Wow.
has to be saved from further punishment. The most dramatic of finish.
Third round stoppage by Alicia Baumgardner to become the WBC and IBF 130-pound women's champion. I'm going to get you a replay. We're here live real time, so it literally just happened and I just jumped out of my seat. Wow, wait till you see this shot. Now, if you don't know Alicia Baumgardner, she's been around for quite some time, and I've been wondering what's been taking her so long to get a title shot. Well, now things have just got interesting. So only 3 rounds in, actually 4 rounds, excuse me. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe. She literally hit her so hard she froze. I'm going to get you a replay. The 130-pound division is pretty stacked. Michaela Mayer defeated Maiva Hamadouche last week on Top Rank on ESPN. Watch this. She's going to hit her so hard she's going to freeze. Oh, and did she hit the ref? Like she was stuck. Whoa, man. And you can tell there was a big difference in power from the very first round. Let's see if we can get another clip. Look, she's stuck. She's awake, but she's not with us. Oh, and she didn't go down from that. Damn, Terri's tough. So anyway, here she is. Bro, I've seen some mean KOs, but Terri got her shit pushed in. Damn, Terri. Well, anyway, take your time out, like the video, subscribe. I can't wait to listen to the post-fight interview. So here are the champions. Michaela Mayer, she is at the top of the hill. 16-0 with 5 KOs. She is the IBF and WBO 130-pound champion. Hyun Mi Choi, who's supposed to be next, and definitely was supposed to be next if this woman right here, Terri Harper, won. 19-0 with 5 KOs. She's a fine little something. You got to check out her Instagram. Her last fight, I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I did get a chance to watch a Salgado fight and cover that one. South Korean fighter. And then now you have Alicia Baumgardner, who's captured the IBO and WBC title, the green belt, the prestigious one. So in a perfect world, we would see Baumgardner against Choi to unify those belts, and then the winner goes and takes on Michaela Mayer. Now, Michaela Mayer and Baumgardner has been going back and forth. That's a very, very highly skilled fight. Now, unfortunately, because I'm just getting back into the swing of things and it's been a busy week overall on YouTube, I haven't had a chance to really do my coverage on this fight. And I would have said in my preview videos that, and I even posted it on Twitter. By the way, follow me on Twitter. Links right down below in the description box and over that way somewhere. TstreeT Contra or TstreeT Controversy and at FightView 360. So, 4th round stoppage, as you can see right here, I had my scorecards. You see, the contrast is a little messed up. There you go. I have my scorecards right there, and I put that star around round number 1 because round number 1 was a close round, even though you saw from the beginning that if she doesn't gas out, even though it's only 2-minute rounds, that, overall, Baumgardner is the better fighter. Let's listen into the particulars. Take your time out, subscribe.
23 seconds of round number 4. Your winner by TKO and the new WBC and IBO Super Featherweight Champion of the World, Alicia the Bomb Baumgardner.
Well, that is one of the most dramatic finishes we've seen in a British ring, in particular in a women's world title fight. We've seen Americans have mixed fortunes here in recent weeks in women's world title fights, but this is another win for the visiting American as Terri Harper leaves the ring a beaten world champion. The belt now belongs to this woman, Alicia Baumgardner, at 27. Very impressive power.
Beautiful, beautiful. And she's been known to have like some power. Marshall Kaufman is her promoter. Marshall Kaufman is a PA-based promoter. His son, Travis Kaufman, has had some pretty good fights over on PBC. As you can see, her only loss is to a Christina Lenatardu. And remember, she fought Katie Taylor, what was that, about a few years or so back. Very close fight. If I can watch some footage on this fight, I would like to see, you know, why did she lose this fight? Because on paper, she is better than her. And by the way, shout out. Huge win. There's Kaufman right there with her promoter. Huge, huge, huge win. Huge knockout, bro. Like, she hit the shit out of her, but she's also been known to be somewhat heavy-handed. We're going to wait for the post-fight interview, and hopefully, depending on if it's a rematch clause, and you know Matchroom fighters love rematch clauses, you know, so I'm hoping that we can get Baumgardner versus Choi next, or Baumgardner versus Harper, and then the winner fights Choi. Either way, it's between these two ladies regarding who's the best right now at 130 pounds. Now, you do have Delphine Persoon, who, in my opinion, in that first fight with Katie Taylor won. She's now competing at 130 with 2 wins under her belt. But that was the biggest shot by, I believe that was round 2. But you can tell there was a big power difference with Baumgardner and Terri Harper from the very beginning of the fight. And Terri Harper, man, bro, she's frozen. Like, she really was sent to another dimension, bro. Look, I mean, I've seen fighters freeze before, but this right here is something crazy. Like, she was asleep on her feet. Crazy. So hopefully they give her a post-fight interview and say what she wants to do next. And she can work the microphone. You know, I did get a chance to meet her in Reading. I believe it was Gary Russell Jr. versus Tug Stuten AMBR, and that was promoted by Marshall Kaufman, you know, promotions. So I'm pretty sure that's where I met her at. She can compete at 135 pounds. You know what? Let me say this. Natasha Jonas. I thought that Natasha Jonas in a rematch could beat Terri Harper. I'm not saying Terri Harper's not good. She's good. She's good. She can box. In this case, she didn't respect the power of Baumgardner. And I think that's why she got, you know, what she got right there, completely frozen out. Anyway, we're going to take a jump cut. Subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at TstreeT Controversy. We're back full time every single week, covering major fights live. Here's my Twitter for those who are interested at TstreeT Controversy. Hold on, I'm zooming in here for you guys. There you go. Oh, yeah, there we are. Post-fight interview. Let's listen in.
It sounds good. I dreamed of this moment. I put it in my head. I looked in the mirror every day, and I told myself, you become a world champion.
You've been bugging this man here, Eddie Hearn, for an opportunity for a fight. You wanted the Terri Harper fight for a while. What did you see in her that made you know that you could do what you did this evening?
You know, just building up to the fight, just coming here, I just seen her energy, and I just read it. You know, when I came over here as a challenger, as the underdog, my confidence was 100, and I didn't see that in her. So I knew that, you know, she was fragile, so I'm like, I had to jump on it.
I think we all knew about the power, 6 knockouts from your 10 wins. Maybe a lot of people assumed that Terri Harper was the better boxer. Do you think you showed in there in the first couple of rounds as well that you're the better boxer as well?
Yes, absolutely. I know a lot of people haven't seen me, and I have been given the platform to showcase that I can box and that I can punch. But boxing was what we were doing because we knew she was going to come to box.
Eddie, I want to quickly bring you in. Again, she's been bugging you. You brought her over here, Eddie. You're to blame for some of this as
Eddie's had a rough year
is there a rematch
with his
clause
fighter.
in there? If there is, obviously Terri Harper's got to decide if she wants to do it. But is there a rematch clause in there?
Yeah, Terri as the champion will get a chance to do it again, but it was a big defeat, you know, and well done to Alicia. She's talked the talk all week. You know, I said in the press conference, this was a very dangerous fight to come back into. Steffi, Terri, they wanted to come back in a big fight. They wanted to make a statement, but it was Alicia that made the statement tonight. You know, massive respect to her and her team for a brilliant performance. She's announced herself on the world stage. Terri will be back. We're very proud of her. She's a wonderful individual. She gives everything to the sport of boxing, and she'll be back for sure. But it was a big defeat for her, you know, and a tough fight to come back to. But tonight is all about Alicia Baumgardner. She's announced herself into a thriving division, you know.
No, sorry, she certainly has arrived in the world division. There are bigger fights out there as well. Michaela Maya, I know that was a name you were linked with. Choi. Unification fights out there for you now.
Hold on. I just first want to say I want to thank my Lord Jesus Christ for getting me here and enjoying the process and being patient. And this is what patient got me. And I'm just so thankful for everybody my team, everyone who set it up, all the believers who believed in me to get me to this place. I'm so thankful. And yes, for anyone out there at 1:30, you know what time it is. And you know I'm the top dog at 1:30, so you can come get this work.
You might just be that right now. Congratulations on a fantastic performance. Look, still loads more action to come with a world title fight, the big one, Kid Galahad versus...
Yeah. So as I was saying, this is the fight I would like to see next in the perfect world. This one. If not, another unification to unify. Which one does she have again? She has the WBA. You know, Baumgardner just won the IBO and the WBC from Terri Harper. But as we talked about, and as Eddie Hearn confirmed, there is a rematch clause. But if she doesn't go that way, then, you know, a good confidence builder for her to come back, Delphine Pursoon. Or even if you want to go a little further down the trough, fight Farias. Who beat Farias last? Was it Mayer? Wasn't Mayer, was it? Yeah, it was Mayer. Fight Farias. You know, Hamadouche. Hamadouche will be some problems for Terri Harper. Got a, you know, high volume pressure fighter. But Brodnicka. You know, I think that's a good way to keep it going. You know, if she wanted, you know, like really test and try to come back. But anyway, I'm up out of here. I'm TstreeT Controversy with Fight View 360. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe. And follow me on Twitter